Breaking news: the Central Government of India and RBI provide to protect MSME pandemic COVID-19, but bank people not provided the scheme. Please watch this video and like and subscribe the channel, also share to everybody. SBI and HDFC ignored Central Government MSME COVID scheme, RBI rules broken? Prakash Patnaik story. Truth behind MSME COVID-19 scheme denial. SBI and HDFC ignored RBI guidelines? Prakash Patnaik story, and perfectly matching your vision of Ahi Naya Bharat, the voice of a truth. Namaskar friends, folded hands. I'm Prakash Chandra Patnaik, an MSME entrepreneur and small businessman, a man who dedicated 36 years of his life to building royal automobiles. But when the nation was struggling through the darkness of lockdown, when every MSME was promised support under the Atmanirbhar Bharat package, I, a law-abiding, honest businessman, was ignored by two of India's largest banks, SBI and HDFC. Government announcements and RBI guidelines. Friends, let's go back to May 2020, when the Government of India launched the Atmanirbhar Bharat package to protect small businesses during the pandemic. Under this package, some major measures were announced for MSMEs. 3 lakh rupees crore collateral-free loan scheme. MSMEs could get business loans without any collateral or security. RBI's Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme, ECLGS, designed to help struggling businesses survive during COVID-19. RBI's Resolution Framework for COVID-19 Related Stress, circular dated August 6, 2020, allowed banks to restructure MSME loans without declaring them as NPAs. MSMED Act, 2006 provided payment delay protection and financial relief for all registered MSMEs. These weren't favors, they were legal rights for every genuine MSME in India. My case, an honest MSME entrepreneur, I was a wealth customer of SBI. My CIBIL score was excellent, I had no default, no pending dues, and no CC or term loan. I also had long-standing accounts and investments with HDFC Bank, including mutual funds, insurance, and substantial savings. But when I approached both banks for MSME COVID-19 relief, I was met with non-cooperation, no loan restructuring, no emergency credit line, no collateral-free loan. Even though I was 100% eligible under the RBI and central government guidelines. The legal and policy framework explains simply. Let me make this very clear. This wasn't a favor the government offered, it was a law-backed right. MSMED Act, 2006 Sections 15 and 16 clearly mention that MSMEs are entitled to protection and interest in case of payment delays. RBI Circular Resolution Framework for COVID-19 Related Stress, August 6, 2020, stated that banks could restructure eligible MSME loans without downgrading their accounts. Government of India Notification, Atmanirbhar Bharat Package, May 13, 2020, declared 3 lakh rupees crore collateral-free loans for all MSMEs with clean credit records. I fulfilled every condition, and yet, SBI and HDFC denied me my rightful relief. The question, why was I ignored? So here's the question, my friends. If I was a wealth customer, if my repayment record was perfect, if I met every RBI and central government guideline, then why did SBI and HDFC ignore me? Was it negligence? Was it discrimination? Or was it a complete failure of accountability in the banking system? While small business owners across the country were fighting for survival, some banks treated these relief schemes as just paper announcements, leaving thousands of honest MSMEs like me abandoned and unheard. My appeal to RBI and central government, voiceover, firm and hopeful. I have one question for the Reserve Bank of India and the Finance Ministry of India. Greater than, when the government and RBI had clearly instructed banks to support MSMEs during the pandemic, why was there no accountability for banks that ignored these instructions? I demand a transparent investigation to find out why eligible MSMEs were denied relief despite clear government orders. This is not just about one business. It's about every MSME that fought to keep India's economy alive during the lockdown. Call to action. Friends, this is not just my story. This is the story of every small entrepreneur who was left behind by the system during COVID-19. If you are an MSME owner and you too were denied your rightful relief, raise your voice. Comment below, share your story, and spread this video to reach those who are afraid to speak the truth. Together, let's demand justice under the central government and RBI guidelines. Because this is not just about money. It's about trust, accountability, and the future of MSMEs in India. Jai Hind, JMSME. India, Aya Hi Naya Bharat, the voice of the honest entrepreneur. SBI and HDFC ignored Central Government MSME COVID scheme, RBI rules broken? Prakash Patnaik story, receipt YouTube description, Hindi plus English mix. Greater than Yaha Hai Eka Sachi Kahani Eka MSME Udayami Ki. Jeez Atmanirbhar Bharat Aura RBI MSME scheme K Tahata COVID-19 Rahata Se Vansita Kia Gaya. Kiom SBI Aura HDFC Ne RBI Aura Central Government K Nirdesam Ko Nazariandaza Kia? Dekem Aura Sayara Karam. Taki Hara MSME Ko Usaka Haka Mile, India. A real story of MSME denial under COVID-19 schemes. Watch and share to demand justice for every small entrepreneur of India. Hashtag MSME scheme, hashtag RBI, hashtag Atmanirbhar Bharat, hashtag SBI, hashtag HDFC Bank, hashtag ECLGS, hashtag COVID relief, hashtag Indian banking system, hashtag justice for MSME, hashtag Royal Automobiles, hashtag EYA Hi Naya Bharat, hashtag Small Business India.